Hello and welcome back. This is chapter 32 of our Let's Play Sunless guys. So the last time we were at the House of Small Comforts in Magdalene's. I think we were here just to drop something off or something like that. I can't exactly remember because I have the memory of a freaking goldfish. Which apparently they actually do have a good memory, but whatever. That's the saying and that's what we're gonna go with. Um, I'm still technically farming, okay? But I think we actually have enough funds to retire our current captain, Captain Zeus, who's made through a lot. Um, but I'm also kind of wanting to get a little bit more sovereigns together before I retire her, just in case, because I actually don't know what's going to happen if I do retire her. Like, am I going to get everything that I have now? Or is all of that going to go away? And I'm going to basically get what you normally get when, your captain dies. So, considering I got her to like level 11 and I kept her alive for like 10 chapters of this thing, I would really, really like to keep her alive continually. Um, but obviously we're getting attacked as usual. Because fuck the rich. Um, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Gotta learn to stay out of my way. Lit the hold. Got one fuel. Great. That was totally worth all of those bullets I shot. Alright, we're going to... I'm going to drop my new Winchester. And then we're going to go to Leadbeater and Stainroyd's Nature Reserve. And because I am... Actually, no. After I retire my captain, I'm going to go over here and finish up cleaning up the map. Because I really want to see if there's anything in that corner. And I know there's also that mystery with the whole King's Tomb thingamajiggy that we still haven't completely solved because I don't actually know where we left that off. So we will maybe sort that out as well whilst we're in the reach. So I'm going to retire the captain, upgrade everything I can, and then probably move on to the Blue Kingdom, but I'm not quite sure because the Blue Kingdom sounds scary. It's where all the dead people are. I mean, the mausoleum is scary enough. I don't really need to go to the Blue Kingdom, do I? I just wanted a cup of fucking tea, mate. I wanted a sip of my tea. You just have to interrupt mine. Mind the extra hours. You know what? That's a good position for you to be in. There we go. Alright. Now that that's all sorted. Hey, we have some souls. Lovely. I am definitely missing the presence of the Techides. They were so easy to kill, and they gave so much gold. Sovereigns. But now I can't kill them for kicks and giggles anymore because they are losing the fucking war. And it's only the big ships about. Okay. I almost ate my tea bag. Probably should take that out. Anyway, I will see you when we get to Leadbeater and Stainroads Nature Reserve and start handing shit in. Or if something else interesting happens. Ooh, time to get some honey. I always forget about this. We needed 3 more honey, I think. Do you know how many honeys do we need? Because we can just get all of the honey for free around here. Yeah, we need 3 more honey. Oh, actually, no, let's actually go to the reserve first before we go honey hunting. Because we can always go around the side of the reserve, and that's usually a good place to go and get honey. So we might do that. Now, I always just played better with controller. I just heard that there were so many problems with that I'm not even actually going to give it a go because I have enough trouble navigating the ship as it is without adding any controller problems on top of it. But we're almost to reserve, so what we're going to do is just hand in our prospects and see if we can earn some good money out of that. And then I'm probably gonna go bee and honey hive hunting. And then kill the bees. Ooh, level up. Lovely. I did not put yours. We actually need to collect some of the wings for the quest. We also actually needed some fungal sample thingamajiggies, which we don't have. So we might actually go and get that because we didn't actually see the end of that quest line either. I'm still working on Heart and Mirrors, to be honest, even though the other seems to be more useful. But sorry, Veil, Heart and Veil. So we might go with Heart and Veil options. A metamorphosis. You can no longer be the person you were taught to be. Your old life would have ground you beneath it. You had to change. But was it the change slow or sudden? Well, we're going to go with a blank slate because we need the veil. Oh wait, this is not it. This doesn't give me veil, it gives me mirrors. No! Heart and mirrors, please. Heart and mirrors? Heart and might. Veil and mirrors. So I guess I can't get... Oh, and there we go. Heart and mirrors. Lost Live. We already did this one. We'll just keep adding to the Lost Love bits and pieces. With another moment of inspiration, which is great, because we can sell that in Titania for money. I don't know how you sell moments of inspiration, but we can, so we will. Let be the same road, Nature's Reserve. Alright, let's hand in our prospects. Okay, let's join the hunting party again. Like, it hasn't gone very well last couple of times, but failure, of course. We gained a new terror, because of course we did. Let's get the report. And let's talk to our fellow captains. So nothing new ever happens with them. I don't know if doing something else will help with that, but for now it doesn't seem like anything else changes. Base of research. Let's turn in the research that we did bring, which is a cloister B. Oh, 300 sovereigns. Lovely. Thank you. Ends from a homestead. 300 more sovereigns. Thank you very much. You're thanked for your efforts and asked to wait while the company sorts out your rewards. It might be a couple of days. The phlegmatic researcher invites you over for tea. Marvelous creatures, he says, passing you an envelope of sovereigns from the company. As far as I can discern, they only seem to mind when a human is about to die. I wonder what it is about us. Me too. But I will find you a hybris pass for later. Okay, how do I leave? Return to the base of research. The researcher has disappeared into his laboratory. Great. We can't ask about the completed research because it's not complete. Let's ask about the current course of study. Currently, I'm making a study of the orderliness of the Reach. It may be untamed or a firm logic has guided its growth. I wish to better understand this principle. Well, good for you, buddy. You do that. Albert's idle into the reserve. I think taking the trip to the reserve actually is good for Sky Stories. I thought it was going to reduce our terror, which is kind of like necessary at the moment. But let's end in our prospect. We gained one otherworldly artifact, 150 experience points, and we have also made up to 6,000. Let's buy the honey. We will also hunt more honey, but let's also buy the honey because that's also useful. We also need seeds, and we can't really gather those. How much of this? And it's only for Titania, which is just down there. So we might as well go and do that too. How many do you need? Titania, you are literally a fucking place that is on a flower. Surely you have enough seeds without needing some. But of course I'm happy to deliver. Either way, I will see you in Titania. Discontent. Why? Why are you discontented? A junior signaller received a dose of medicinal port in the infirmary after seeing frozen corpses being past the window. The experience has shaken him. The dead are hungry, he says. We need to make an offering. We'll come back. Knocking at the hole. Oh, dear Lord. Let's do what we did before. Recover the body and transport it for a funeral. I know we'll get nightmares as a result. And I don't know what happens if I get 4 nightmares. So far it hasn't happened. And if needs be, I'll go to Magdalene's and get some treatment. So it'll be fine. Okay, we are actually in Titania, which is lovely. And apparently our incognito princess wants it because it's like a brooch. I really do worry about her becoming the next ruler, because I think that's what she's meant to be. Because I think Queen Vicky's, though, technically with the whole hours and all of that stuff in this game, Queen Vicky's totally immortal, so I don't know. I think pretty much everyone that is wealthy enough is pretty much immortal in this game as far as I can see. So, oh, God. So maybe we don't have to worry about, like, succession and heir and all of that. Oh, my goodness. Centuries run through the streets, heralding doom's approach. All prophets who proclaim the Empress's gospel of all shall be will be hiding in their homes until long after the attack. Oh, it's a base. Again? I thought we just had the apocalypse. Silence in the space of half an hour. The closer hive fills the air with stingers and song. The Titanians resist the best they can. Once the hive has collected its nectar and the Titanians' homes ravaged, it leaves the game for the further part of the reach. Another crew member lost. I've lost 2 of them today. Great. Right report. Again. Right. Assist with the port repairs. Current port damage, 10%. Okay, pay for all the port repairs, which is apparently only 10 sovereigns. The mayor's only available. Perhaps not. The mayor's not exactly going to give us a quest. Let's go to the font and donate a moment of inspiration, because we already have 2, for 250 sovereigns. Let's also... Oh... We have 15 visions of heaven. We could totally maybe, like, use 5. Let's do that. Let's use 5 of them. For the sweet, sweet sovereigns. Give us the sovereigns. 3, 4, and 5. We now have 6,552 sovereigns, which is quite a lot of sovereigns, and I'm quite happy with that. Let's donate 5 of the Sky Stories, because we also have a lot of those. Let's donate 5 more. The Sky Story is actually pretty easy to come by, so it's worth it. Worth donating. For experience, plus money. Even though we're just about to retire this captain. Okay, so we have 10 of everything. That should have also lowered... Let's encourage a visitor to invest in Titania. How's that gonna work? The endless wallets of aristocracy. Although the prospects of advancing the cultural excellence of Titania doesn't do much for his lordship, the mention of enduring prestige and a big plaque for the donor does. You leave him negotiating the power of his pocketbook with the rhapsodic mayor. Well done. Contribute funds. How much money do they need? $900 sovereigns for the next stage of Titania. But if I do that... Shall we do that? No, let's not do that, because we want to retire our captain. So, with the amount of money that we have, I feel that it is now time to finally retire our captain. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot to hand in the seeds. Let me hand in the seeds in Titania. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about the prospects. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's send those in. The bazaar. I bought them for 40, I sold them for 80. That's pretty good. Half price stock of penny dreadfuls. Do we need any of those? No, we do not. And thereby I am not interested. But I will buy more supplies and fuel just in case. Alright, now we're actually off. And we're going to go to New Winchester. I kind of feel like retiring my captain off in London, but I think that's, she'll be fine in New Winchester. And that's the wealthy one. So what I'm going to do is with the next captain is to choose the truth ambition and see where that leads me. I'm not sure if that's going to be anything too different or not, but we'll see. Once we've actually made it to retiring the captain and seeing what is left behind, that will help me decide what we want to do. Because if all the stories and stuff are left behind, then it'll be super easy to do the fame one, because I would have enough Sky stories, etc., to basically retire them straight away, I think. Because I think you only need 7 of each, which is not a great deal. Oh, here's a Tekuri ship. What a rarity. Come here, buddy. Another sky, vision of heaven. And there we go. Note says it's cargo. Brunswood. Nom nom nom. Alright. Read the ledger for the Sky stories. Perfect. Leave. I'm actually. Is it Vision of Heaven or Sky stories or Tales of Terror that I need for fame? Can't remember exactly. But either way, we're on the way to retire our captain. This captain with the wealth. Straight away. That's what we're aiming for. It's what I've been waiting to do since last episode. I've been wanting to do that for a while. But so I'll see you back in New Winchester when we're about to retire this captain and see what happens when I do retire him. Her. They. I can't tell what the gender is. Oh, we need to drop off our settler. They wanted to go to Port Haven. I completely forgot about that. Okay, they have to leave the freaking ship. We're not going to let them stay. Oh, I don't know why all of them need encouragement to get off a stupid boat. They're very annoying, aren't they? Alright, we're welcome enough at the moment that we don't need to actually share any gossip with the people. But I don't, not really quite sure. Ugh. Right, a taste of golden sun and the fields left behind. Another! You must have another. The second tastes even better. The third, well, you don't remember the third one very well. Perhaps in addition there was a fourth. And a fifth. You awake beneath one of the trees in the orchard. Its hard bark against your cheek. You didn't remember singing something inappropriate and a dark look from the other patrons. Perhaps you remember climbing on a table? But to what end? Goodness, the stars are very bright, aren't they? Very bright indeed. Like bright little needles. Ouch. Well done. You got yourself so drunk that you decided the stars look like needles, which we're doing again because I won't unlock them anymore. Great. The reason I wanted to do that though was because I wanted to see if that would give me stained. Which I don't think it will, which is disappointing indeed. Alright. Let's just go to New Winchester now. I said I was going to go just straight to New Winchester, and I didn't, because Port Avon was right there, man. I had to drop shit off. It's important. I didn't realize the satellite wanted to go there, but hey, worked out in the end, didn't it? I also need to go to the company house and get all the port reports sorted for extra sovereigns. then I'll be able to retire my captain. With lots of sovereigns to spare. So, let's go and do that. I'm very excited, to be able to retire a captain, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it. And I thought, to be honest, I was having so much difficulty with this game early on that I thought I wasn't going to be able to continue for a very long time. Because it sounded like it would be extraordinarily boring to watch if all that happened was just me getting blown up by doing something stupid every single fucking episode. But I've managed. We've done it. I know I'm in a safe enough area to say this without getting, risking, karma coming to get me. So I think my captain did really, really well. And hopefully our new captain will do just as well. I don't know what to name them, but we'll work on that. We'll work that out soon. But for now, let's drop them off here in New Winchester. Oh, actually, no. Hang on. My bad. As I said, just in case, because I don't know what's going to happen to the rewards and stuff, we need to go and drop it off at the ministry people. Let's drop them off there, and then let's trade in every single one of those things for either gossip or for the ministry stamps. Because I feel like those sort of things are more likely to remain than favors, because favors are personal, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep them. So, but ministry stamps and stuff, it's like paperwork, so you should be able to get them back. So 500 extra sovereigns, and the stovepipes are absolutely messed up. Let's get an invitation to the Perdurance in case we do need it later on. Let's make sure we have like 3 of them. And then let's get permits. Let's get all the permits because we've got like 12 of them already. Let's get a few more. Let's get one more. And then let's get some Celine stewed gossip. Because they're always useful gossip, aren't they? Alright. That's everything. So now let's go to New Winchester and finally retire this fucking captain. I've been saying that so many times in this episode and I still haven't managed. And I've been recording for half an hour. You'll probably get to see 15 minutes. But I've been recording for half an hour. Alright, let's go. Maybe the next ship, like the one more upgrade above this, will be faster. I don't know. Hope it is. That would be really cool. Alright, let's get that in. Oh, we need a crew as well. Okay. I'm kind of like putting it off a little because I'm like, oh my god. Purchase the governor's manor. It's not enough to be rich. One must be seen to be truly, lavishly, importunately wealthy. In order to return the manor to which you wish to become accustomed, you require 2 things: suitable property and admiration or envy of your peers. These are the best security that money can buy. Purchase the governor's manor. The fortress-like governor's manor towers above New Winchester. It has sat empty since the blockade. Oh, this is the first step? What? There's more steps to this? I thought once you purchase the property, you're done, you're retired. Oh, great. Anyway, both Victory Hall and Company House oppose the purchase. The Techies want to preserve the house as a monument to the struggle for independence. The company wants it left untouched for the inevitable, or so they claim, return of London rule. Your fortune as a state agent and the estate agent you purchase with it overrule their objections. Some cleanup is required, stains expunged from the carpet, shrapnel pulled from the door frames, but the manor is all yours in all its brooding neo-Gothic glory. Now what to do with it? It's not enough to... Oh, really? You have property, but how will you make it yours? This is the second step in completing the ambition wealth. Right. Expand your estate, I guess? Properties alone is not enough. One must demonstrate purpose and intent. One is not merely wealthy, one intends to be interesting or useful, or perhaps both. A decisive expansion of your estate will signal to which strata of society you mean to join. Oh, goodness. Wow! I need 7,500 sovereigns? Jesus freaking Christ. I thought retiring the captain was going to be easy. I guess not. I underestimated you. I am so sorry. I am actually very, very sorry for having underestimated you. Right. Well, we'll put two of the honeys away. Grab 3 swords for Port Prosper. And I guess I'll be on my merry way because I'm going to have to do a lot more of this stuff to be able to get the money required to actually retire our captain properly. So how many steps to retirement is there? Jesus. Wait, where am I going? Magdalene's and Port Prosper, right? That is actually quite annoying. Yeah. Right, well, I'll just continue farming, I guess, and I hope you guys... I'll see you guys when we're actually able to move on with this thing, I guess. Alright, so I've come to Magdalene's to just hand things in, but it looks like we're actually able to go backstage. We have earned the amenable host's favor. You are permitted to socialize with the attendants and observe behind-the-scenes life at Magdalene's. There are always jealous glares when someone parts the violet curtain that keeps the attendants' private space from their work. Backstage, relaxed chatter and the scratchy sound of music over the gramophone fill the air. Clouds of powdered makeup and tobacco wash over you, mixed with lavender perfume. Let's help an attendant get ready for work. The attendant finishes applying the brush to her wig. I don't suppose you're familiar with Her Majesty personally, no? She quirks an eyebrow in the mirror. Oh well, I don't suppose tonight's client is either. How amusing. Hmm. A tomb colonist is visiting a friend. Attendants draw lots to see who has to don the bandages this time. Let's share a drink. Unwind after a guest is necessary life at Magdalene's. Glasses gleam in the mellow candlelight. A party is being prepared. No customers allowed. A mourner wanders past, clad in outdated black silk. She is recreating her husband's funeral today. She is smiling. Oh dear. Alright. The face powder the attendant is using is glowing. He flexes his shoulders, cracking each knuckle in his hands. The pay was worse in the parlor, but the work was easier. I don't know how many more long-lost sons I've got in me. A mourner wanders past. Okay, we've already done that bit. Let's keep preparing them till we see something interesting. Okay. Guess we're done, maybe? A beautiful attendant provides you with as much sherry as you could ever ask for. It soon becomes apparent they're looking for as much information on skyfaring as they're able. Give as much time as the sherry allow. A crewman returns to your locomotive. Their eyes are red, but they can't seem to seem smiling. Okay, share another drink. An attendant dressed as Ellen Terry shares a brandy with you by a great fireplace. The flickering firelight gleams in the surrounding stained glass. She raises a glass in a toast. To all we could be. Okay. I suppose there's nothing else like we could be doing like here. It's like it's not going to lead us on new quests or anything like that. Which is kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest. But his schedule is busy, but it was clear a little time for you. Okay. Well, I think we're done pretty much everything we can. Let's treat our nightmares, because why not? And Need a moment of inspiration. Let's not do that. I mean, we've only got one nightmare, so you'll be fine. We'll go to Port Prosper and sort all of that stuff out, and then if something interesting happens there, I will see you then. Oh yes, so we in Port Prosper, and I completely forgot, but we had to put up some flyers for the Strong Woman. So we've just done that. Go us. We're so productive. So it says, the West Enders needed some ways to burn their money. The East Enders need a distraction. Posting flyers in both districts should serve you well. By the time you've peppered the city, everyone's abuzz. Factory workers wonder if she could perform the labor of the clayman. The well-to-do wonder if she might be able to carry them around in sedans by herself. Rude drunkards wonder if she could lift rocks that overlook them all. Great. We've advertised. Let's get another settler. Encourage others to seek adventure. And then get a settler. So we encourage them, and then we basically make them pay us to transport them to a location. My friend has been sending me postcards from Port Avon. I've never seen anywhere so quaint. You must take me there. Um, she smiles benignly as one of your crew carries a steamer trunk on board. And if you'd be so kind, could we do some hunting on the way? The cluster bees have been attacking again. I'll pay you for the trouble of killing them, of course, but only do it if you do it quickly, only if you harvest a stinger for me. Every time we try to do that, it's literally too late by the time we get there. So there's no cluster bees near Port Prosper. And by the time we kind of get there, they always say no. But we'll give them a go anyway. Doesn't really matter about the bees. I have enough, money and stuff. We'll give them another sovereign Tekari nameplate because I did manage to kill one. Let's visit the Windward Company and join the celebrations because it's usually a good thing. I am beloved by the company, which is lovely. And we don't need to go to the estate because we already know what's happening over there. We already know what's happening in all of the other areas. So off we go. We are going to go back to New Winchester to get some new prospects. So basically, this is the real farming happening right now. So I'm going to keep on doing that for a bit, and then I'll see you if something interesting happens, and hopefully something interesting will happen to close out this episode. Um, because it's just going to be really, really boring for me to just keep recording farming stuff. So I'm not going to do that. But there's going to be a lot of back and forth and just going back and forth between New Winchester and other areas to hand in prospects and so forth. But either way, I'll see you soon. Hang on. So I think I found the event to close up this episode. So I came to Lustrum to just basically deliver some prospects and just roam, basically. Part of my farming process, alright? Just, collecting a lot of the poor reports, etc. It's 100 sovereigns for poor reports, so why not? So I'm doing that, and I just wander here, and guess what? When they first arrived, the prospectors hastily constructed tents and shacks next to the prim houses of the Londoners desiring proximity to the mountain. Now, most of these houses are deserted or taken over by squatters. The tents and shacks are spread out from shanty towns to anywhere with enough space to raise a roof. Your wandering takes you too far. Foul breath spiced with rum. Something sharp in your back. Just a few subs, friend, whispers a voice in your ear. Don't act like you can't afford it. So, we can pay up. A few sovereigns bargain. Refuse, you are not so easily cowed. Turn the tables. A mugging? How quaint. I don't believe in getting mugged. I think it's bullshit. I'm not going to pay up because they're going to just go and do it to someone else because they know that people are going to pay up. So what I'm going to do is turn the fucking tables. Screw them. You reach for your pocket only to suddenly launch a vicious kick to your assailant left kneecap. She, the scream makes it obvious, falls back. You turn to see a slight-looking woman in what was once a fine dress lying in the mud. She does have a knife, but her hand trembles enough that she is more likely to do herself harm than to cut you. She clearly has nothing to take, and Lustrum has no law of note to either arrest her or pay for her capture. She's not worth any further effort. Oh, that's kind of sad. I feel kind of bad now. Visit the Windward Company. Turned away at the door. I guess that hasn't changed. So I hope you enjoyed that mugging that we had. I hope you, that was just a little quite quaint event that I did enjoy. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Next thing I am going to do is probably a bit more farming. So next episode, because I really do want to retire this captain, and as I said, I do want to continue playing the game with the new captain. So that's what I am going to work towards, and that means I'm probably going to have a lot of farming to do on my own, and which is fine. So I'll do all of that, and hopefully I will see you um, next time with a lot more money and ability to do a few more things. We'll see. And that would obviously make things a bit more interesting for us eventually. But yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I realize that it's getting a little bit not very entertaining at the moment because it's mostly farming and stuff, but I hope you still enjoy it. I do cut out most of it for you guys so that you don't have to see all of that stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come back for more. But most of all, as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.